It's Grace. They've worked on this little area right here. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. Anyway, I'm on my way to get my medicine at a pharmacy. I'll get it out in a minute. And I'm just curious, what is going to happen once I get there? What is going to be the latest thing? And I'm not picking on any chain. It could be anywhere. I've just said this in another video that I don't know if I'll put it on the same channel, but yeah, it's just constant that any kind of business around here is so disappointing. And I did, if I put this on the right channel, I've done a series of take 1, take 2, take 3, because I was trying to make a video about some frustrations, and the videos kept having problems, and I decided to put them up just like that over time, though, of course. But about frustrations, and that was a month or a month and a half ago, close to 2 months, really. But it was because I live in Narcissism-ville. That's what I call it. People have such a high sense of entitlement. You can go outside of this area, and it's not like this. So me stating that it's Narcissism-ville is saying that it really is extraordinary, and it really stands out in comparison to just, outside of here. Except for that one place I like to go to. Seriously. But yeah, I'm going to go there in any pharmacy. I have transferred pharmacy after pharmacy trying to get one that they don't screw up somehow. And Adam has the same problem. I know it's not just me. And you can also, eventually I realized you can tell, because when you tell them what's going on, that's wrong, they have such a bland look on their face. Like, it's like indifference. But I think it's just that they've heard so many complaints over time that the complaints don't bother them anymore. It's total incompetency sometimes with some of these places. I mean, close to total, seriously. One pharmacy, they screwed up while I was sitting outside in my car, my SUV, and they screwed up the first time, so I said, well, I'll just wait right here because I have to drive here, it's not close. And it wasn't, like millions of miles away, but still. And they messed up a total of 3 times. The third time I had it. And I made some comments, not like abusive, but just straight, this is wrong kind of thing, and what's going on, why is this happening, that kind. And the pharmacist went crazy. I mean, lunatic crazy, yelling at me like she was that poor dog, like she was gonna come through the window at me. Well, you know what? I called their I called their what's it called? Corporate office. That's what I'll do. That's what I do now. Most often, if some weird, crazy stuff like that. I mean, that pharmacist, not at this chain, that pharmacist was, oh my God, unbelievable. She was about my age, a little younger maybe. She's totally ballistic, totally postal-like. And the guy that was the tech, I guess, the one that was there, his look was like, oh my God. Seriously, I've never been back since. Never. No. Never going to. Not to that chain at all. That's one chain I'm going to totally avoid. Yeah. Yeah, it was just amazing. But I really was glad I was in my SUV, and I'm glad she didn't have a gun or something, probably illegal, I would think. But scary it was. They're building some new houses out here. I just left from getting my medication. Hey, no problem. It was actually cheaper than the last time I had them check it. But I wonder what these are. I guess they're townhouses. Yeah. They call them, I don't know. They must be townhouses. They look like townhouses. But anyway, I'm going to, nothing happened. It was cheaper for a change, but it makes me wonder, why was it more expensive the last time? I'm telling you, I'm one of those. What is that word? I just heard it the other day. Curmudgeon or something. It was on that Will and Grace show. I don't think I've ever heard anybody use that word, like an everyday kind of thing. But anyway, grumpy old woman. But no, I've mentioned it in videos before. I live in Narcissism-ville. Oh my goodness. Or was it this video? I've made more than one this morning. But, yeah, today I'm getting things done. It's been raining so much, and Adam had told me that it was going... Why did my voice all of a sudden get high? Allergies. But Adam had told me that we were supposed to continue to have rain all this coming week, which is today is Saturday, so it starts tomorrow, and except for Monday. And I'm like, no, because we've been having floods, not so much in this area as it is, well, this is Texas, but, lower, still central Texas. And not so much here, but with all the rain, we've broke records, at least one record, maybe another one by now, wettest month or something like that. But we don't need more rain. But then I looked on AccuWeather, it didn't say that, so I don't know where he heard it, which one would be more accurate, AccuWeather, accurate. But anyway, I don't know. Okay, so I know where Midas is now. But anyway, so I'm going to go check my mail right now, get things done so I don't have to go out so much. I actually like going out at least one place every day. Yeah, because sitting at home and not going out every day because I'm a homemaker, yeah, that can make you crazy. My view, or can make me crazy at least. Can't diagnose anybody else. Can't say what it would happen to anybody else. But I'm gonna go check my mail and whoop-hoo. Exciting day. But I thought I'd show you a little bit of this road as we go. I wonder why these people are going so slow. Maybe they're texting. This is not the same. I know some people say, well, you're talking. It's the same thing as somebody sitting next to you and you're talking to them, but I'm not looking at them. I'm not looking over at turning my whole face over that direction. Why is this guy talking? Or a woman? But yeah, okay. They're confused. But anyway. But it is. I think it's safer than if you're driving down the road talking to somebody next to you, because I've seen a lot of people, they'll look over at that person, take their eyes off the road. I don't take my eyes off the road. My eyes are on the road. And even if I did look at the camera is focused on the road. Okay. But some people, they get offended. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that while you're driving. I wonder how many of those are quiet whenever they're driving. Won't say anything to anybody in the car. They're not going to accept a phone call. None of that. Now, if you're texting while you're driving, that's a totally different story. Or dialing the phone number, which is texting, doing text. Yeah, that's a different story. And if you're having to answer your phone, that might be a different story too. Looking to see who's calling, who's daring to call.